Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Pollack. Line gets set, first down. The run from the shotgun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Black Knights can do it on the ground with a Mr. Inside or Mr. Outside. They just love to run it.
They'll do it however way you want it. Whether it's inside and they're going to give the first one or they're going to run the option off it, you're going to get a steady dose of running the football. They will check to see how physical you want to be in a football game.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. A 3rd and long coming up here. To the air, it's Bolden. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. They'll run the option. And that's a very productive first down play at bringing up 2nd and 3. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Making sure the fullback gets a touch there. Good pickup there, 5 or 6.
Yeah, and he's a north-south runner. You just give this guy a little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets upfield quickly. And that guy is hard to bring down.
Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
Well, you better block. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter, get me a few short yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. That guy got hit in the backfield and brought the big fella down quickly.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights!
I think it's easy to say, run the option. They make quick decisions Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it. He can do the rest. Takes it to the house for 6.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Makes his man miss.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Dropping back, it's Bolden. Trying to get to him. The throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Really explosive when he gets it. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Yeah, I like giving it to the fullback quickly against the 3 down front. You know, you got those 3 linemen. They're playing 2 gaps at a time, which means they're not really firing off and penetrating. So you can give it to the fullback and try to get downhill quick, and the linebacker comes and meets the big boy in the hole.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They're going to run it to the right. At the 45 on its way. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Army! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's... Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
After picking up this 1st down on the ground, let's see what they do. Here comes the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Now on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking downfield, it's Bolden. He's got his man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Sticks it in his belly. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Give to the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This has the makings of a good drive. The 7th play brings up a 3rd and 4. On the option. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Man, and you see this at all levels of football. It's the hardest play to stop. I think everybody's yelling in the stands, QB sneak, QB sneak. It doesn't matter. You know it's coming, but it's so difficult with all those guys, all those bodies to try to stop that quarterback.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Goes to the option. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And now on 3rd down after that last run. On the option. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself, a good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. The Black Knights are threatening in the red zone. The give to the fullback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff to the fullback. And the Black Knights get it past the sticks.
And you gotta throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally, okay? Those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field, always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give them the ball, give them a bone, reward him for all of his hard work.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Black Knights! The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up for the PAT. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. So that was a... You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese